What's up, boys and girls? We're here with Edy today, and once again he's back into the channel.
Hi.
So he got first place today with DRYTRON.
Yep.
So what were your matchups today?
My matchups were Invoke Shadal round 1. I don't know round 2 because my opponent just drew into, I don't remember what he drew into game 1. I just saw an effect failure and then he scooped. And then game 2, he just drew into just hand traps. And that's it. It was kind of scuffed. I felt really bad, but it is what it is. It's the game. Round 3. I played against X-Saber Tri-Brigade, and then round 4 I played against Tri-Brigade.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
cool. Okay, so let's go into the deck because we're running out of time.
Okay. So we're running 3 alpha. I mean, it's standard. He's usually your starter. He tributes a card, specials himself, and then he lets you grab a ritual monster.
Okay.
3 Zeta. It's the same. All the DRYTRONs are gonna have the same effect to tribute a card while they're in your hand or in the graveyard, and then they special themselves, and then they get an added effect. So he just grabs your ritual spell. It's fun. Ritual spells are fun, and these are usually your starters for any combo.
Okay.
Gamma, it's the same thing, except he special summons another DRYTRON that isn't himself from the grave onto the field. So he's just an extender. And then 1 Delta, just because it's another DRYTRON name, and he does get you a draw, but you don't always rely on it. But you do. You do, but you don't. You do, but you don't.
Okay.
3 Diviner Lair. Jeez, this card's good. You summon it, you just dump a card from your deck or your extra deck, it doesn't matter where. And then she gets levels, but like that only comes up whenever you're trying to go through the full play. And then she has a tribute effect, but I don't use it a lot.
Okay.
But she's super good.
She is.
3 Ash, because I thought about it, and yeah, you could run less hand traps. Some people do. I don't. I think it's still a good card. I think it hits a lot of stuff still.
Definitely do.
How much were those cards?
3 Orange Light, because it's fairies and you're running like the Avas and you want more negates, because this is just unfair the deck.
That is true.
This is just unfair the deck. 2 Avas for the Orange Light or for the Ultimateness. Nothing to explain, you just banish stuff and grab more stuff for negate fodder. Whatever, dude. Lancia, because you can search off of it.
Okay.
Or you can search it and then you can just grab it for whatever.
Okay.
Vanity's Ruler, because this is unfair the deck.
Okay.
A lot of people stop running this card because it's like, oh, Benton's on 1, like, it's kind of harder to get it out, but you're like, no, not really. Like, if you really wanted to, you could just normal summon it. And it's not bad. It's a tribute summon, pops Benton off, and then it just tells your opponent, hey, don't play. Like I said, unfair the deck.
And it's searchable.
And it's searchable too. And it's negate fodder if you really need it.
For the rituals?
Rituals, Benton, Edithon, Natasha. It's just standard ritual stuff. Like, it's the Cyber Angel stuff.
Okay.
More fairies. Ultimateness, because hey, you love Omni negates that say, hey, stop playing the game.
Not once per turn.
Not once per turn. Negate special summons too, so that's even rougher.
That is.
And then Draconids, because he comes up. He comes up. It's just for OTKs and if you really need them.
Okay.
Onto the spells. 3 DRYTRON Nova, you have to. If you don't draw into another DRYTRON name, but you draw into that, you can just special summon DRYTRON from your deck. It's super good.
It is.
Haha! We stole.
Cyber Dragon, wow.
Haha, you would think. No, we stole the tech. It adds a light machine, so all you're searching are DRYTRONs. That's all you're searching, just DRYTRON stuff.
Definitely.
2 Fafnir because you want to look for your Nova, and if you're really desperate and you don't draw into like the stuff to make or to get your ritual spell, you search the ritual spell. It's just magical meltdown for rituals. That's it.
Definitely. Really good.
Many on the DRYTRON.
We need another collector's rare.
Shut up. Yeah, you run this card because people keep it at 1 because it's recurable and you can do it multiple times.
Edy Crow.
The problem is if it gets DD Crowed, if it gets Cosmic, you lose your 1 copy. So for me, I run 2 so that doesn't happen.
Okay.
And you can still keep playing the game.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Just 1-ups. Feather Duster, Foolish Burial, Call by the Grave.
Okay.
This helps you set up with more DRYTRONs in your graveyard to pop off your DRYTRONs.
Okay.
Call by the Grave because it's Call by the Grave. Feather Duster because it's a Saki 1-up. You want to get rid of your back row, your opponent's back row.
Definitely.
And then extra deck. Ube the Fafnir, he's good. He's Foolish Burial. You'll use his materials to ritual summon, which is like freaking busted. And then he does have a spell trap negate. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's a spell trap negate if you have a machine ritual monster on board, but you don't ever use it.
Okay.
Beatrice to send out your stuff that you want to see. And this is what you overlay onto it. You send Eva for more negates.
Draw 2.
Yes. Here.
Yes, because we're going to be seeing
Nightingale, Magician, Zeus. It's the Zeus package. Like that's standard. Nothing to explain. They're all level 1s. They can go into that. Go into Downer. Go into Zeus. Like if you have a problem making your own board and that's your only option, you can just go through that.
Okay.
Link Karibo because all the DRYTRONs are level 1s. IP because interruptions on your opponent's board or on your opponent's turn is good.
Nightmare.
The Nightmares because it's good because if you extend enough and you have Link Karibo on board, you can make a Phoenix. You can do the pop effect on the spell traps and then you draw a card because he's co-linked.
Okay.
Oh boy. Unicorn is a spin. That's it. Appaloosa because the deck can make it.
Definitely.
It definitely makes it. Access code for the finisher.
You can make it, yeah.
You can make it. Like he's just a finisher. And then the tech in the deck is Goddess. Not a lot of people run it, but you can use it on your opponent's turn because of IP. So you're doing 1, 2, 3 monsters on your side.
Burn all the resources.
And then one of your opponent's resources. I've done it twice tonight.
Oh, really?
It's really fun. I like it.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, not a lot of people do it, but I like it.
Is that it for the extra deck?
No, you got 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Heralds and Intis. These are just the sends that you get off on Diviner. And I mean, they're just standard stuff. It's a free pop if your opponent goes first. And this is just search for more ritual monsters or your ritual spells if you need it.
That's really busted.
And that's it for the most part. This is just unfair the deck. I thought to myself, do we run something meta at some point? I was like, yeah, we run something meta. And this is the closest thing since I had almost all the cards already. So
Definitely. Okay, for sure. Okay, well, Edy, any shout outs?
Shout outs to the guys in Games in Provo. Really love them. They're all fun. I like to hang out with them. Shout outs to Bruno, to Team UTY.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Shout outs to your fans because, you know, they keep coming. They keep coming for your content.
Oh, yeah.
I just hope that you can, you know, grow the channel and, you know, do something for the community.
For sure, definitely. Okay, hey, perfect, Edy. Thank you so much.
No problem.
It was nice to have you on the channel again.
Bye.
Hey, peace out.